7D, question number 9. The normal distribution X is distributed normally with the mean of 154 and standard deviation of 12. So we draw the bell curve for this. Mean is 154, and for part A, 9A, we need to find the probability for any X value less than 154. Now, if we map this onto a standard normal distribution curve, since the mean is 154, it will be against 0. So I need to write in terms of probability. So 154, the z value corresponding to 154 is 0. So the answer for A will be probability of 0. Part B, probability that X value is less than 160. So here is the bell curve. This is the mean, 154. 160 will be to the right. Probability less than means to the left. So this is the region, highlighted region, for which we need to find the probability. So let us map this onto a standard normal distribution curve. Mean is 0. We need to find the z value that corresponds with 160. So it is this value that we want to map here into the standard normal distribution curve. So the formula for z value is equal to observed value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. Therefore, z value will be equal to 160 minus 154, 6 by 12.5. So we need to find the probability that z value is 0.5. So it will give us the probability of 0.5 will give us this answer. Okay, moving on to part C. Probability that X is greater than 151. Mean is 154. So 151 will be to the left. Probability of greater than means it's the right side or the greater area under the curve. We map this onto a standard normal distribution curve. Mean is 0. We find the z value. Z value is equal to observed value minus the mean divided by standard deviation. Z value is equal to 151 minus 154 divided by 12, which is negative 0.25. So this would give us the probability of negative 0.5 is the z value, which corresponds to this probability. But we want the probability of the greater region, which is here. So our answer must be 1 minus the probability of negative 0.25. And now we go on with the last part, part D. I'll just minimize this. Okay, part D. Probability that X is greater than 140 and less than 155. So we have our mean as 154, 140 greater than 140 and less than 155. So it is this area that we are looking for. Now we will find the corresponding z values. For 155, it's going to be the observed value 155 minus 154 divided by the mean divided by the standard deviation. So 155 minus 154 divided by 12, which is z value is 0.083 recurring. Now we come to the z value corresponding to 140. We call it z dash. So that is z dash is equal to observed value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. So 140 minus 154 divided by 12, and that is minus 1.167 recurring. So we need to find the area in between, which is this one. So when we look at the probabilities against z values, we get the probability to the left of any z value. So it's going to be probability of 155, which is probability of z value, probability of z value, probability of 0.083 minus, now we want the probability of this part here, so minus probability of minus 1.167, and that's your answer.